Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Rye. And let me holler super quick. Do not embark on your journey with a defeated mindset. No racer enters the race hoping to get bronze. Every racer within that dash, within that marathon, is hoping to come out on top. Is hoping to be number one. Is reaching for that gold medal. So understand, my friend, you need to feel like the best. Feel like a champion. Even if you're not, even if you got nothing. Don't worry about, oh, these people been training longer than me. They got more experience. This is my first marathon. I can't do it. Then why even enter it? Why even enter it? You need to be reaching for that top spot. Even if you got no qualifications, so what? Because remember, my friend, at one point, nobody did. At one point, every athlete, every artist, every, actor had their first movie. Every artist had their first album, first song. Every athlete had their first game. They was in the little league. They was in college. They made it to the big leagues. So understand that all that pressure on yourself is hindering you from just going with the flow, throwing caution to the wind, and just trying your best. You comparing yourself to the top person. How many years of experience do they have? How many times did they fail? So you comparing yourself to the number one most streamed artist. You comparing yourself to the athlete with the most championships. You gonna get there. Feel like you're gonna get there. You need to feel like that. Because before they have the championships, the people that you look up to, they felt like they was a 10-time champion, even when they had no titles. And that's how you need to feel. No one enters the race hoping they get bronze. No artist puts a project out hoping, oh, I hope I get number 28 on the charts. No one's saying that, and you shouldn't either. Well, at least I was in the top 10. Well, that's a good thing that you went. That's a good thing. That's still a success. But we aiming for that number one. If we put out a project and it's number 5, that's good. You shouldn't minimize that. I'm not telling you to minimize your successes, because every success, every step in the forward is a step in the right direction. What I'm saying is that when we put ourselves out there, we should be aiming to be in the forefront. We should be aiming to be in the middle, not off to the side. We aim it to be that main character, not the side character. Even if you are a side character, don't mean you got to stay that way. And that don't mean what you're doing right now ain't any less, because you put in that work to become the main. So it doesn't mean that you ain't worth anything. So understand, my friend, feel like a champion. Feel like a winner. Feel like the best. Feel like you got the top spot, even if you're nowhere near it. Because like I said, you'll never get, if you're like, oh, well, at least I got this. You're minimizing everything. Or at least, well, maybe, well, that's where you messing up right there. You're psyching yourself out from thinking that you could be number one, because as you are right now, you don't think that that's feasible for you. You can't be thinking like that. Understand that you need to look outside of yourself. Who you are right now and where you are right now isn't your end. This isn't your swan song. This isn't the end for you. So understand that, yes, where you are right now isn't where you want to be, but this isn't how you're going to end. This isn't the end for you. So understand, my friend, you got to feel like that. And I know it's hard, it ain't easy, but you just got to continue to tell yourself every day. It's not just going to snap your fingers in a split second you feel like that. It's you telling yourself while simultaneously working to put yourself in that position. Because if you keep working and you telling yourself that, you writing it down, you telling yourself that, you uplifting yourself, you listening to music that uplifts you, you listening to people, you watching things and consuming things that are high vibrational instead of low vibrational. That's going to add on to your life. That's going to make you feel better. If you're looking at things that impact you mentally, physically, and spiritually, that's going to uplift you to be like, oh, okay, look at them. If that's what they're doing, I need to be doing that too. So now you're uplifting yourself into a higher vibration as a high vibrational person, because we become what we allow. So us interacting with negative things is constantly keeping us in a low vibrational state of mind. The state of mind is everything. That's the most number one thing you got to get right. Get your mind right, because how you see yourself right now isn't where you're going to be. That isn't where you're going to be. How you see yourself right now. You're seeing yourself like that because you think, oh, the mistakes I made, where I'm at right now, I can't do it. That's what's messing you up. So we have to consume and interact with things that are high vibrational, especially high vibrational people. Your circle, who you tapped in with, very important and very imperative to who you're going to become. Because if you're around people that don't got no aspirations, you know that's going to hinder you. And understand this, my friend, you're going to lose them anyway. You keeping them around isn't really going to aid you in any way anyways, because you're going to lose them. Because as soon as you start interacting, consuming things and becoming high vibrational, one by one the dominoes are going to fall. One by one the chips are going to fall. So understand, feel like a champion, yearn for it, hope for it, grind for it. It all comes down to that feeling. It all comes down to what you're taking in, what you're internalizing. Internalize the good, not the bad. Internalize the good and not the bad. If you feel like a champion, little by little, day by day, you will be it. Feel like it until you become it. Feel like it until you obtain it. Feel like it until you can materialize it in your hands. If you can see it in your mind, you can see it in your hands. Hold your hands out and receive. Put yourself in the position to receive. Put yourself in a mindset to receive. Always have a receiving mindset. So the money, you got that. The house, you got that. The relationship that you may want, you got that. Your dream car, you got that. What you want your family and friends and your surroundings to look like, you got that. Because if you could see it in here, you can have it in here. But hey, it's Ra. Like, comment, subscribe. I love you, family. We growing, family. Woo woo. And you got this, homie. It's already yours.